The 10 most insane Panama Canal ship crossings you won't believe. For many cruise enthusiasts, passing through the Panama Canal is a rite of passage. People with a wide range of interests, from history and politics to colonial architecture and wildlife spotting, are interested in experiencing this technical marvel from the early 20th century. This 50-mile channel between the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans was constructed by the U.S. government between 1903 and 1914, and it revolutionized transportation by providing a faster path for the transit of freight and, eventually, cruise ship passengers. The top 10 ship crossings are shown below. Number 10. The 14 to 16-day Panama Canal cruises offered by Holland America. The most popular itineraries for Holland America's Panama Canal cruises last 14 to 16 days. They are available on several ships including Zaandam, Eurotem, New Amsterdam, and Volendam, and offer full transit between Fort Lauderdale and San Diego, or the other way around. These cruises stop in Huatulco, Puerto Vallarta, or Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, Punta Arenas, Costa Rica, Puerto Quetzal, Guatemala, Cartagena, Colombia, and Punta Arenas, Costa Rica. Number 9. The 16-night Los Angeles to Miami cruise with Regent Seven Seas Cruises. The first two Panama Canal itineraries for Seven Seas Grandeur, the newest ship from Regent Seven Seas Cruises, are already on the waitlist for its November 2023 debut. With port calls in Ensenada, Cabo San Lucas, and Acapulco, Mexico, Puerto Quetzal, Guatemala, Corinto, Nicaragua, Panama City, Panama, Cartagena, Colombia, and Georgetown, Grand Cayman, a 16-night Miami to Los Angeles, December 13 to 29, 2024, and 16-night Los Angeles to Miami, January 8 to 23, 2025. Transits offer opulent, all-inclusive pampering for those who book in advance. Number 8. The 11-night Panama Canal and Southern Caribbean cruise is offered by Celebrity Cruises. Celebrity Cruises' 11-night Panama Canal and Southern Caribbean itinerary is a terrific choice for travelers looking for a Panama Canal adventure that starts and concludes in Fort Lauderdale. The cruise on December 2, 2024, as well as the half a dozen nearly identical sailings that follow through March 2025, can both be planned far in advance. All voyages are on board the brand new Celebrity Beyond, which can accommodate 3260 passengers, and they call in Cartagena, Panama, Aruba, Oranjestad, Aruba, Kralendijk, Bonaire, and Georgetown, Grand Cayman. Some 2025 voyages will call at Willemstad, Curacao instead of Grand Cayman. Number 7. The 7-night Costa Rica and Panama Canal trip offered by Windsor Cruises. Check out Windsor Cruises' 7-night Costa Rica and Panama Canal trip on board the 148-guest Windstar for a laid-back way to see the Panama Canal region aboard a small powered sailing boat. The itinerary, which is available for booking on more than a dozen occasions in 2023, 2024, and 2025, transports passengers from Panama to Puerto Caldera, Costa Rica, or vice versa. In addition to visiting Panama City and Isla Perita in Panama, as well as Golfo Dulce and Quepos for Manuel Antonio National Park in Costa Rica, the ship will pass the Panama Canal. Number 6. The 31-day Silversea voyage from New York to Lima. The luxurious 31-day New York to Lima voyage on Silversea Cruises' newest ship, the 728-passenger Silver Nova, includes a crossing of the Panama Canal in the middle of the journey. The one-way itinerary leaves from New York City in November and makes stops in Cartagena, Colombia, Bermuda, Puerto Rico, St. Thomas, St. Barths, St. Kitts, Antigua, Martinique, St. Lucia, Barbados, Bequia, Grenada, Curacao, and Aruba, before transiting the Panama Canal to make port calls in Ecuador, Manta, and Peru, Stradivarius, and Lima. Number 5. The 8-day Panama Canal trip offered by Carnival Trip Line out of Tampa. Visiting the Panama Canal doesn't have to take a lot of time or money. With prices starting under $900 per person, Carnival Cruise Line's 8-day Panama Canal itinerary from Tampa provides a round-trip partial transit voyage on board the 2124-passenger Carnival Pride with port calls in Lima, Costa Rica, and Georgetown, Grand Cayman. Number 4. The 21-day Caribbean and Panama Canal passage on Seabourn. Consider Seabourn's 21-day Caribbean and Panama Canal passage for a one-way Panama Canal passage that stops in 6 nations: Aruba, Curacao, Panama, Costa Rica, Guatemala, and Mexico, and provides 6 sumptuous and peaceful days at sea. In December, the 450-passenger Seabourn sojourn will depart Miami for Los Angeles. Number 3. A 10-day Panama Canal and Caribbean cruise with Princess Cruises. However, Princess Cruises, well like 10-day Panama Canal with Costa Rica and Caribbean cruises, conveniently sail round-trip from Fort Lauderdale on more than a dozen dates in 2023 and 2024. Princess Cruises does offer several longer ocean-to-ocean Panama Canal itineraries, including 2 in 2023 that transit via the historic locks. Additionally, free ships are available for selection: the 3140-guest Caribbean Princess, the 3080-guest Ruby Princess, and the Emerald Princess. These voyages call at Jamaica, Grand Cayman, Cartagena, Colombia, Limon, Costa Rica, and Colon, Panama, in addition to the partial transit. Number 2. The 17-day South America, Peru, Colombia, and Chile cruise from Norwegian Cruise Line. The 17-day South America itinerary from Norwegian Cruise Line lacks the word Panama Canal in its name. A trip from Miami to Santiago, Chile in January 2024 that includes Peru, Colombia, and Chile completes a full canal transit and spends a day at Panama City. Before disembarking in Santiago, the 1936-passenger Norwegian Sun visits the historic cities of Santa Marta and Cartagena in Colombia, Manta in Ecuador, Trujillo, Lima, and Pisco in Peru, and Arica and Coquimbo in Chile. Number 1. The 16-day Miami to Los Angeles cruise on Oceania. Following its first voyage in May, Oceania Cruises' 1,200-guest Vista, the line's first brand-new ship in more than 10 years, will sail back-to-back 16-day voyages from Miami to Los Angeles and Los Angeles to Miami in October and November. Both itineraries make port visits in 6 nations, including Puerto Quetzal, Guatemala, Punta Arenas, Costa Rica, Cartagena, Colombia, Corinto, Nicaragua, Georgetown, Grand Cayman, Acapulco, Cabo San Lucas, and Ensenada, Mexico. Instead of Ensenada, the second voyage makes a stop in San Diego. Do you like it? Kindly give your valuable response in our comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more interesting and informative videos.